Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 12, Caitlin Morey. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 7.
Hello and welcome to the Oakey Field, home of the Husson Eagles, for this first game of a doubleheader between the Eagles and Vermont State Johnson. I'm Philip Robarge, joined alongside Gabe Shaw, as we welcome you to this broadcast on this very, very windy day. Gabe, welcome to you. What should we expect from this one?
Well, it's the first conference game for Husson this season, coming in from spring break and then a lot of road games. It's their first home game, too. So starting off the season 15-3 without conference play is really impressive. And for Husson to come in here as the number 20 Division III team in NCAA is pretty impressive. So I expect to see a good, conference game. Johnson obviously struggling, 2-13 record, and they've played a couple conference games already. But it's good to see a conference game today here for Husson.
And we will pause for the national anthem.
The NCAA Northland Conference and Husson University wrote this sportsmanship by the student athletes, coaches, and spectators in today's contest.
And as we welcome you back to the Oakey Field, this one should be a very, very exciting contest. What can you say about the starting pitcher for the Eagles, Gabe?
Anna Lane comes in here with one of the best repertoires here in D3 softball. She is very impressive. 8-2 this season, .69 ERA, WHIP of .91. Her batting average against is just 1.67. Very, very impressive pitcher. Already has 100 strikeouts on the season, so I expect to see some dominant stuff from her. 9 starts, 9 complete games. A lot to look forward to here today.
Certainly a lot to look forward to. The Eagles come in having played on the Thursday in a doubleheader against Colby that they split. Tough loss for them. 2-3 in 8 innings in that first game. Bounced back with a 4-2 win. First pitch from Lang is high. It's pitcher v. pitcher right now, as that second one will be in there for the first strike of the game. Madison Stingle out of Greenleaf, Wisconsin, digging in.
Lang, the only pitcher on the Eagles to pitch 71 innings this season so far. The next pitcher is Sierra Yates with 28 innings pitched.
Swing and a miss, and that will even up the count. Again, Lang very, very dominant out there. 100 strikeouts. 101 now, as Stingle goes down on the K.
Yeah, we'll expect to see a lot of those today.
She leads the NAC in strikeouts. That one is high to the shortstop, Tembrell. this Husson team currently ranked 20th. Had a very, very hot start. That one fouled off.
I mean, yeah, and then that's just before conference play, so they're beating very tough competition.
You've got to feel that they are the favorites by a big margin. That one foul tip into the net. Count is 2-2. And strike 3 called. Back-to-back Ks. There are 2 down for Christy Zader, the center fielder. First one is a strike. Lang dealing out there.
Zader hitting .479 this season. 23 hits.
Big swing and a miss there. She's in an 0-2 count. Lang looking to make very, very quick work of this inning. And that one ran in and hit her. That one just too close. Ran inside.
And not the way you want that at-bat to go, especially after starting 0-2.
Not exactly. Frustrating for her. Here's Anna Corvino. Hurts her off with a strike. This one now in the hole is Corvino. Lang looking to end this inning. And she got her. 1-2, almost 1-2-3 they go, but 3 down on strikes. Lang with a very, very strong inning for the Eagles. And we'll see how their offense can do in the bottom of this inning.
Yeah, very impressive stuff from that Lang there. I mean, she just blew it by them. Every single swing and a miss looked very late, so impressive stuff. And we'll see if Husson can start this one off strong in the bottom of the first of the home opener.
And we will be back for that on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Very dominant inning for the Eagles. 3 strikeouts. And as we see the first pitch, there for strike 1 to center fielder King. Can you tell me about Madison Stingle on the mound?
Well, she has 7 starts this season, 4 complete games, 37 and a third innings pitched, 75 hits allowed, 42 earned runs. She has a 2-4 record with a 7.88 ERA.
This one fouled off. She's facing Cameron King with a .327 average so far. And the count to her is 1-2 after that foul ball.
She does have 23 strikeouts this season.
Looking to make that 24 with a good pitch here. An ERA just under 8. That one too high. count is even.
She has 25 walks as well. Does give a lot of free passes out.
King hits that one foul. King 17 hits so far. 4 doubles and a couple of triples. Really making this a good at-bat so far. Here's the 2-2. That one just late again. She fouls it off again.
Very pesky at-bat to start this one.
That's always what you want from a leadoff hitter. Don't want them to go down too early. Want to get those runners on base and set you up for hitters later in the lineup. That one way too high. And count now 3-2.
Stengel is a freshman. So, a lot more time to improve.
Over 38 innings pitched as she will surrender the walk. And the first base runner for the Eagles. Now up will step Morgan Curtis. Looking to dig in here.
Curtis hitting .214 this season.
Looking to bunt there, and the throw will be late. And that's a stolen base for King.
Very familiar with those. That'll be her 17th of the season.
What about Curtis? She leads the knack in sacrifice bunts with 6. Somebody who certainly knows what to do in this sort of position. Now the count 2-1 to Curtis. Again, a runner already in scoring position for the Eagles. Nobody out. Says the potential to be a big inning for them.
Stengel has to find her zone, as she does there.
Watches that one go for a strike. Much needed. Actually, excuse me, that will be 3-1 now. A little bit of a confusion. It did look like the home plate umpire did call for a strike, but
yeah, it looked like that was a strike call too.
now a little bit of communication between the two umpires on what the score is. Scoreboard out in left says 3-1, but we will see. And 3-1 is the count now. That one will be in there for strike 2. The count is full. Still nobody out. Runner on second. That is King. Big pitch coming up. And that one hit her. And now there will be 2 runners on base as we see a hit batter for both sides here.
Just heard a fan say she got hit again.
And not the first time. As we will see Morgan Tater as there will be a double steal and no throw. Very successful play there. Worked that to perfection. Something that the Eagles are very, very talented in doing. Certainly showed it that time.
Tainter batting .340 in 16 games this season. 18 hits.
Got an 0-2 count. That one will run inside for a ball. Good eye there.
Looked like it might have clipped, but it was good take.
Runners in scoring position. The 1-2 will be taken for a ball. That will even the count.
Painter has 17 RBIs with a chance to bring in a couple more here.
That one will be outside. The count is full. It's exactly what Stengel would be thinking on the mound. Don't give her anything. Something into the outfield would score both those runs, as that one is grounded and not able to be played. It's going to be a tough play. 1 run scores, and Tainer is safe. So runners will be on the corners. Good piece of hitting there.
Yeah, with a nice infield single, get the scoring started here today. I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to take second here.
Second base is open. Already seen a couple of steals so far. Here's the bunt. And you were exactly right, Gabe, as she will take second. We saw that throw there to third. Not in time, but again, right on the money, Gabe. Now 2 runners in scoring position again. That one will run in to hit Rice. And more trouble for Stengel on the mound as the bases are loaded. That's the second batter hit this inning.
Now Watterson comes up with a .340 average, 16 hits in 18 games. Chance to break this one wide open.
As it stands, it's Curtis on a third. Painter on in second, and now after being hit by the pitch, Rice on first. As you mentioned, Taylor Watterson already has 1 home run so far this season. Another one here would really break open this game. Anything really into the outfield would score in a few of these runs. Starting her off with a strike.
When you have a pitcher who's can't really control what she's pitching right now, I wouldn't be opposed to just taking some pitches as well.
That one ripped into left but caught. And the runner will tag Curtis from third. And the throw will get away and everyone's safe. Oh, big sacrifice fly there, scoring another run. And crucially getting both of those runners in scoring position. That could be a big play, Gabe.
Yeah, I mean it was risky running on that, right? But they ended up executing it very well, and both runners from first and second advanced to second and third. And here we go again, runners in scoring position with a good hitter up, and Jetta Shook.
Again, Jetta Shook coming in here with a .290 batting average. She will see a ball. 2 outs now in the inning. A couple of defensive errors have led to this point. That one fouled and will go behind. Count now 1-1. This has really been quite the inning for the Eagles offensively, capitalizing on just every mistake they can. This one ripped foul down the third base line again. 1-2.
I don't remember that second out.
Second out was the sacrifice fly.
What was the first one?
Count will be even now at 2. That one also outside. There's a patient at bat from Shook here. 3-2, full count. First base, of course, is open. That one will be a walk for Shook. Bases loaded again, the second walk this inning. Now, up will be Emily Dunbar, the first baseman. 220 average, that one ripped down the third base line. That is foul. Lots of support for the Eagles. These bleachers are pretty packed on this very, very windy April day. Wind could definitely play a factor. And that one will run in and almost hit her. That one hit the dirt, not a great pitch at all. Might be struggling due to the elements. Although that was a great pitch right there.
Yeah, it's hard when you're facing a really tough lineup too, when everyone's hitting very well.
Especially when it is as cold as it is here. That one chopped to the infield, picked up and off the bag. The throw will throw her off, and in will come another run to score as the Eagles capitalize on more defensive lapses from Johnson. Well, that was just a very weak grounder, looked to be playable, but again, the throw just had to be pulled off the bag and then just heads up base running there.
Yeah, I mean, it was another infield single, but the second one this inning. Eagles doing everything right.
Now it will be Ali Casavant due up. Will we see another stolen base? Already seen a couple in this inning.
I mean, it would be a first for Dunbar this season. She doesn't have any yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do it again.
That first pitch will be a ball. Casavant, 239 batting average, 11 hits, 2 doubles, and a home run this season. That one runs inside, and this will bring in another run. As Jetta Shook will score, and advancing to second is Emily Dunbar. So 5-0 will be your score. Eagles making this a really profitable inning, as the count is now 2-1.
And if you're Anna Lang, you got to love that, right? Going out there pitching an almost perfect first inning, then your offense explodes.
This one down the third base line. Lots of foul balls there today already. Yeah, you mentioned it. Lang coming in, just such a hot start. And now backed up by quite a lot of run support. 2-2. Still 1 out in this inning. Count is full, 3-2 to the outfielder. Sophomore out of Cumberland, Rhode Island. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout there. First K of the day for Stingle, and a big one. Getting that second out.
And there's that second out that they've been needing.
Now Lily Snow due up. Looks at a first pitch ball. This one comes right back at her with a strike. Again, that just big time strikeout for her. That'll give her a lot of confidence on the mound to feel that she can get out of this inning. That one will be outside for a ball.
If Snow does reach base, we will return to the top of the lineup.
Again, just a very, very productive inning. To be expected. I mean, again, this team coming in here very red hot. Really, that one popped foul, should be unplayable, and it is. So 3-2 the count. We mentioned this Eagles team coming in. I would have felt hard done by not to get 2 wins out of 2 in that doubleheader. Again, losing in extras. Did bounce back with a big win against Colby. Colby ranked ahead of them. 3-2 is another walk. And that will be the third walk.
I mean, like you said, though, they're a really good Colby team, and obviously would have liked to walk away with 2, but I think coming out of it 1-1 is a win in itself against a very good team.
This one hit right into the gap. That one could be gone. It is gone. And a big home run from King. With 2 outs, swinging just an incredible swing from her there. That's her first home run of the year. And it puts the Eagles up big, 8 now in the first inning.
Gives her 12 RBI on the season. Just what a fly. What a hit. Eagles absolutely explode in this first inning, and it's not over yet.
And no doubt the wind, too, just pushing that ball further and further back. Well, what a huge inning for the Eagles. Just picking up where they left off. That big swing by Curtis.
I mean, they got to be happy to be home, right? First home game of the season.
Absolutely, and just playing in style, certainly. And that's another hit. She's been hit twice now, back-to-back times to the plate. She was hit earlier in the inning. So 2 walks for Curtis, both hit by pitch.
Tainter with a chance here again to just extend this long first inning for Johnson.
She got a base hit earlier. First swing is foul tipped. That one all the way to the backstop. Still 2 outs. The 0-1 fouled off again. 0-2 count. Chance for Stingle to get out of this inning. She looked like she might have been out a little bit earlier when she got that strikeout. She was feeling it, but then sacrificed the home run. This one ripped and caught. And that will do it for the Eagles, but not before a huge inning. And the score 8-0 as we move to the second on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Taylor Reddick leading off this second inning, and she will see a first pitch strike from what felt like forever ago that Lang came in here and threw 3 strikeouts. She's on a good count now, 0-2 for her.
Reddick, one of the better hitters on this Johnson team, 333.
Strike 3,
hits.
swing and a miss. Starting her day off again with a K this inning.
And only her second strikeout of the season for Reddick. Doesn't strike out much.
No, but when you're facing a pitcher like Lang, this one is swung on and weakly hit right back to Lang for the out. 2 down already.
And that looked like a little hesitation swing. Just like that.
Those could be so frustrating as a hitter because you want to pull the trigger. And if she would have, maybe she would have made a lot better contact with it. But as it stands, 2 down already. And a first pitch strike to Allen. Now down 0-2 in the count. Lang looking to make very, very quick work of this inning as she did last inning. And strike 3. Wow. Just like that, the inning is over. What was that, 5 pitches?
Yeah, not even 2 minutes.
Not even less than a minute, apparently. And we'll be back as the Eagles do up again for offense here in the bottom of the second. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network, Philip Robarge joined alongside Gabe Shaw. We've seen 2 quick innings for the Eagles as just a dominating performance from Anna Lang on the mound. 5 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. And for the Eagles, well, that score, you see it, 8-0. Just an offensive explosion in that first inning. This one fouled off. 1-1 is the count to Lydia Rice.
Rice hitting .362. 17 hits.
She was hit by a pitch last time around. This one finds the gap over near third, and she's got herself a base hit. Good square attempt at the ball. Found a nice gap. Again, making Stengel pay for a pitch 2 inside. Here's Watterson. She has already driven an RBI with a sacrifice fly. That was the first out last inning.
Watterson does walk quite a ton. 6 walks.
Fouls that one off. Very good hitter, too. 16 hits, 3 doubles. As I mentioned, she loves driving the RBIs. Coming into this game, she had 6. Make that 7 now with last inning. This one hit almost the same place. And now 2 are on for the Eagles. Those hits both looked a lot similar.
Yeah, just a light little tap off the bat, and there's 2 on.
2 on. The Eagles looking like they're going to make this a very big inning again.
Very productive on offense so far.
Jetta Shook. Sees the first pitch strike that found the bottom corner.
Might be getting a little benefit of the call there.
Maybe a little bit. That one doesn't find the corner, and that will go for a ball. 1-1 the count. She walked her last time, and she's in a hitter's count now, 2-1. This feels like it could be a day where these Eagles will get 4 or 5 at-bats. Swing and a miss there. Count is even now. Jetta Shook out of Penobscot, Maine. That one low in the dirt. Nobody will advance. Count is full. This would be a big opportunity to get it out here for Stingle. Eagles looking to avoid that. This one hit grounded to the shortstop. That's going to be a long throw, not in time. Great hustle play by Shook to beat it out as an infield single.
We've seen a couple of those today so far already. And Eagles bases loaded once again, no out.
Emily Dunbar singled her last time up. First pitch low in the dirt.
Nice stop there.
Yeah, that one, of course, anything that gets by her will likely drive in one run, maybe two. This one ripped off the glove, and there will be no throw. Niles with a smart play there, not throwing it, and Eagles get another run on the board.
Yeah, just this nightmare of a start for Johnson continues. 9-0 already here in the second inning. Still no outs as we're approaching the third time through the lineup for the Eagles.
And on the first pitch, Ali Casavant hits one into the outfield, and she'll turn 2. And yet more runs coming in for the Eagles. 2 runs. Watterson and Shook crossing the plate. 10-0 Eagles.
Yeah, they struggled to pick that one up out in left field. So the second run came in there, and yeah, an offensive explosion here.
Ripped up again, finding the outfield, and another RBI there as Dunbar will score. Eagles just have found something this inning. They're in just great form. Seeing the ball really well out there. Second base open. There might be a steal attempt. There she goes. And the throw will not make it over to second. That is a stolen base for Snow. Now runners in scoring position for the Eagles again. Crucially, nobody out. This one flied. Not going to be playable. It will drop. And another run will come aboard as Casavant scores. And an RBI. Again for the Eagles. Just RBI machines out there.
And there's still yet to be an out here.
Still yet to be an out. Those RBIs. Of course, to King, who's on second. As Morgan Curtis due up again. She was hit by a pitch earlier in the inning. This one too high.
Eagles up 13-0 through one inning. Still no outs yet for Johnson.
2 strikes on Curtis. Again, 2 runners in scoring position. Eagles trying to match their previous, as that one will be a swinging strike. But a good hustle play there. We'll see her get on first. As Corvino just couldn't find it there in the dirt.
Yeah, Stingle gets the strikeout, but can't get the out for the inning. She needs some help from her team here.
Let's see. Strike. Yeah, certainly frustrating for any pitcher. You get the strikeout, but you can't get the out. Sure, she would rather take the out. As that one was laid off for a ball. 1-1 the count to Tainter. Bases loaded for the Eagles still. 13-0. 2-1 is the count. This one ripped. And in through will come more runs as 2 RBI single for Tainter. Eagles just piling it on.
Yeah. I mean, not much else to say here. It's just rinse and repeat, right? Soft little hits. They're getting the job done. And like I've said so many times this inning already, still yet to record an out for Johnson.
Well, only 2 people are yet to have a single, as this one is ripped really hard, but that will be foul.
Just pulled that
what a
foul.
Swing.
Yeah, just pulled it foul.
That's out of any ballpark, and unfortunate for the Eagles. That one wasn't the wind pushing that one. Of course, the wind is going to the left. Had the wind been going the other way, that would have been out, as this one is going to be, it's a wild pitch, and the ball unable to get cleanly to third. So 2 runners now in scoring position.
Good base running by Curtis and Tainter.
It's just a great heads up. Again, the double steal, something the Eagles are just so good at. That one way too high.
Lydia Rice with only 1 strikeout this season.
This one ripped down the third base line into the outfield. That's going to score 2 runs, as she will be with a stand-up double. Again, more RBIs.
This is just pure dominance by the Eagles.
Taylor Watterson up to bat now. We will have a sub, I believe. The Eagles have certainly outperformed that first inning. We will see a pinch runner, as it will be Jasmine Johnson. She will replace Rice on second. Eagles looking to capitalize here. And looked like she's got a good big lead to maybe steal third. Catch Johnson out, but that one will be in there for a strike. The count 1-1.
You know,
Watterson.
It's kind of hard to replace pitchers here too for Johnson, as they only have 3, and one of them's pitching and one of them's catching right now.
This one popped, should be playable, and that one will be retrieved. And the first out of the inning as Sweet came over to pick it up. And crucially, that will not move the runner over to third, so that will be a plus for Johnson.
Big first out for them.
Much needed.
Yep.
There is Shook. Swings at the first pitch, and that one will be foul. Again, just Eagles absolutely never looked like they were going to be second best here at home. Big inning for them continues with a base hit. That one, she will stay at first, and there will be no throw into home. And Jasmine Johnson will score the pinch runner. That makes it 10 runs in this second inning.
It's pure dominance.
That is why they are ranked where they are ranked.
Yeah, I mean, you have your first conference game today. Obviously, a team who's still searching for their third win. But nonetheless, very impressive.
This one ripped, but that will be slicing foul again. That one looked to be pretty deep there, too.
I mean, the Eagles are tagging the ball.
Certainly one home run already in this game. Should have been maybe, without the wind, maybe 2 more. This one popped way up. Looks to be playable, and it will be. Nice catch there by Corvino. As now there are 2 down for Ali Casavant. She's looking to extend the inning, which has already produced plethora of runs for the Eagles. 10. Shook on first. That one right back up the middle. And a nice base hit. 2-out base hit to extend the inning for Casavant.
Now it's kind of at the point where you're like, you don't want to be the batter to get out.
No, exactly.
Everyone's had their fun today so far in the first 2 innings for the Eagles.
First pitch outside to Snow, looking to continue this monstrous inning. This one ripped into left, should be playable, and it is. That will be the 3rd out, and the Eagles just exploding for more runs offensively. We'll see if Lang can continue her dominance out in the circle for the Eagles, as we will be back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Philip Robarge and Gabe Shaw. Back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. First pitch, strike. Couple of substitutions for the Eagles. Braylon Wilcox now playing out in the left, and Jasmine Johnson, of course, as we saw, the pinch runner, taking over shortstop.
Yeah, Anna Lang just absolutely dealing today.
And strike 3. Again, another K, as you mentioned.
Third baseman number 7, Peyton Niles.
Oh, here's Niles trying to get something doing. That one will be outside for ball 1.
6 strikeouts through 2 1/3 inning for Lang.
This one's swinging and a miss. Again, another good count. I haven't seen a bad count from her yet.
I mean, when you think about it, 100 strikeouts through 70 innings is insane.
That one's swing and a miss. Now having to protect is Niles. 1-2 is the count. And that one will be strike 3. Got her looking.
Returning to the top of the order, the pitcher number 42, Madison Stingle.
Now it will be pitcher versus pitcher. As Stingle now due up. Trying not to become the next victim of the K machine. That one will be a ball.
I like that, Philip.
That one in there for strike 1. Stingle is trying to, as she gets strike 2. That one, boy, she wanted that one just down low, and that will be 2-2. Tough pitch to lay off there.
Yeah, great pitch.
And that one's strike 3. Down they go again. And Anna Lang just continuing to mow down the Johnson batters.
Yeah, I think that inning took maybe 30 seconds longer than the last one.
We got to keep a stopwatch. That's what we got to be doing, I think, for these innings. They just keep getting quicker and quicker. When we return, the Eagles will be due up to bat here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Bottom of the third, the center fielder number 20, Cameron King.
Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network, we have a new pitcher in the circle, as it will be Hannah Corvino. As we see the bunt attempt by King.
It'll be her 4th at-bat in 3 innings.
Again, big day all around. She's one of 2 to not have a base hit.
4 RBI today.
That included a big home run, as that pitch is way outside. That That was back in the first. But her and Curtis, who had a swinging strike 3, made it to first, are the only two without a single in this game. Everyone else has at least hit that. Of course, as we mentioned, King with the home run. And the umpire changed his mind. It is a strike. Now the count is even. Just trying to find some control is Corvino. This would be a big first out for her if she could get King here. This one ripped, and that one will be way out of play. Again, 2-2 is the count. Corvino, 8 starts, 11 appearances, 2 complete games, over 44 innings pitched. Here's the 2-2. That will be outside for ball 3. The count's full. Now the full count. And swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes King.
Third baseman number 23, Morgan Curtis.
Is that the first time they've gotten the leadoff batter out?
That first pitch off of the mitt of Reddick.
They do say that the leadoff batter is the best to get the first hitter out, right? The easiest way to get out of an inning.
That would be the quickest way to get somebody out, is get the lead batter up. But again, either way, a big K early on.
I couldn't really find my wording there.
Right.
I was trying to figure out what it was.
And that ran inside and hit her. Boy, that's the third time that she's been hit in this game.
Pinch hitting for the Eagles, number 1, Liv Noyes.
Nice work, Lumps.
There will be a pinch runner.
Fans having fun here.
Yeah, a little bit of fun. But those count all the same, whether you're hit by the pitch, walk,
Number 16, Mia Stewart.
or... Fans having a lot of fun. There's a cowbell.
There's still one more game after this.
There is. Again, pinch runner, as we mentioned, for the Eagles. As Mia Stewart comes on in place of Curtis. And the freshman infielder, Liv Noyes, comes in. And she will be at bat. 17 games started for her. 1 hit, 4 RBIs. And that first one will be in the dirt. Stewart thought about running. Six walks and 3 Ks. The second one swing and a miss. So the count now 1-1.
She had her first hit the first week of the season.
This would be the game for her to get another one. Strike while the iron is hot. The iron has certainly been hot for the Eagles. Now the 2-1. That one's swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Count is even at 2. Already 1 strikeout for Corvino. Looking to make it 2. And that one way outside, and Stewart will go into second easily. So the Eagles will have a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. And that will be a walk. All four. Now, 2 base runners on. The Eagles looking like it would have been a quiet inning with the pitching change. Now have 2 runners on base. Big time opportunity for Jasmine Johnson.
Only 3 at-bats in her career here. Mostly a pitcher.
In there for strike 1.
Doesn't have a hit yet, so.
That one could change. This one fouled back. Again, the Eagles just an onslaught for them. 8 runs in that first. They responded with 10 in the second. And this one a big fly. And that one will be caught. Again, that wind ever so present. We've already seen that do some damage today, but not that time.
Now Wilcox will come up. 8 games played. It'll be her first at-bat today.
And she will see a first pitch ball.
Doesn't have her first career hit yet. Would be a nice time for it.
That one very inside. 2-0. A walk here would load the bases again for the 3rd consecutive time for the Eagles in as many innings. 2-1 is the count. 2 outs. And the pitch is high. So now hitters count here, 3-1. Hasn't allowed a walk yet. And this one will be hit shallow, but that will get down. And 1 run will come home as Mia Stewart will extend this lead. 19-0 for the Eagles. Just great placement. Again, good pitch to hit and able to find some space.
Pinch hitting for the Eagles, number 3, Sydney Carnes.
And here is Sydney Carnes.
Dual athlete here at Husson. Also plays for the women's basketball team.
Twin sister of Sophia Carnes, as that one's hit into the gap and into the outfield. Runners on the corners.
$20 to nothing.
As another run scores. And we will see believe we'll see a pinch hitter. If we do, it will be Madison McLean. It is.
Yeah, it looks like it. So only 1 game played this year. And 1 strikeout, 1 at-bat. So
Pinch hitting for the Eagles, number 13, Madison McLean.
This one fair down the third base line. No, it isn't. Spoke too soon. Looked for a minute like it was going to stay fair, but that one will be foul. That one would have been a very tough pitch to deal with had it been fair. This one will be popped up. Might have a play on it, and able to get that one out is Niles. And that will finally retire the side for the Badgers. As we will see the Eagles try and continue to keep Johnson off of the scoreboard and off of the bases here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
So Sierra Yates will replace Anna Lang. Lang went 3 innings, 7 strikeouts. Very productive today. Brings her ERA down. Sierra Yates, 4-1. 1 with an ERA of just 1. 26 hits allowed, only 4 runs allowed through her 7 appearances this season. 28 innings pitched, 26 hits allowed, 13 walks, and 18 strikeouts. So just back-to-back dominant pitchers here for the Eagles.
Eagles certainly do have a lot in their bullpen. There's that one very, very late swing there from Temporal. She went down in her last at-bat by way of the K, as did, as Gabe mentioned, 6 others. Check swing, saying she went. And that is the first K of the day for Yates.
8 strikeouts so far for the Eagles pitchers.
And a first pitch strike by Zader.
Yates looking for her 20th strikeout of the season here.
And she's got her in an 0-2 count. Looks to be pretty good. Again, as we mentioned, Anna Lang coming in here and throwing a very, very strong inning. And strike 3. As, again, just dominant displays from these Eagles pitchers. Back-to-back Ks. That one will be inside ball 2.
Corvino doesn't bat much.
No, not a lot to go off of for us up here. She's in a good count here, 3-0. That one will be a strike in there. That one will be ball 4, and she will walk. First walk given up by either pitcher for the Eagles.
Will be the second base runner today for Johnson.
That's right, as Zader was hit by a pitch back in the first. That was the only other base runner. This one in there for a strike.
My favorite boots that I've ever owned were the LL Bean Air 8000s. But I couldn't.
And that one outside for a ball. One, 2 the count. That one outside. That pitch got away. And into second will be Corvino. Now runner in scoring position for Johnson. And with two-way, Reddick looking to put her away. This one back up the middle to Yates. Thought she had a play on it, but didn't end up. That one will go down as an infield single.
She didn't know where it went after it hit off her glove. I'm wondering if she thought she caught it at first.
Yeah, it's hard when it's coming back at you like that to really tell. Now runners on the corners. This is a big chance for Johnson here. And big chance for Sweet to drive in some runs. Although an 0-2 count, as Yates will look to put away the side. That one looked to be good, but it will be a ball. Again, another tough pitch to lay off. That one in there. Got her looking. Strike 3. And Johnson goes down again, not before a couple of base runners for them. Still no runs. Eagles up huge, 20-0 here, as we will move to the bottom of the 4th here. Philip Robarge and Gabe Shaw on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network, as it will be Taylor Reddick now doing the pitching for the Badgers. And she will be facing Ali Casavant in there for strike 1. Count now 1-1 to the right fielder.
Not much we have to say about Reddick in the circle.
This one will be stung foul. Definitely trying to get everyone they can pitching in this game, as there is a second game that will be played. This one fouled all the way back. Casavant protecting here, 2-1 count. Excuse me, 1-2 count. And again, as we mentioned, a couple more substitutions or position changes as this one is hit and fielded cleanly by Zader. 1 out. Here is Snow back out. Second base.
It's her 4th time up.
She walked and a base hit so far, so already a strong day for her. And this one looked good, and it is a strike.
Snow just hitting 111 this year.
She certainly took her shot cleanly as she hits this one into center field, and it will get down for her. The Eagles have a base runner with 1 out in the 4th. Just a solid at-bat there. Good clean swing into the outfield. She mentioned not batting too highly, but that was certainly a very pure swing.
And it's a great time to get her average up against, a struggling team like Johnson. Obviously already up 20-0.
First pitch is a ball. Cameron King. Standout player. One of many here on this offense. This one hit high and dropping very fast. It will get down, and Snow will move to second. Not quite able to get there.
The third baseman, number 16, Mia
Again, just
Stewart.
a tough play out there. The wind knocking that one down.
So now Stewart will have her first at-bat of the game.
Mia Stewart.
Does not have a hit this season.
This one hit right back up to Reddick for 1 and 2. Heads up play. That will end the inning. And we will return now as the Badgers will be due up again to bat here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Eagles in the bottom of the first.
Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. First pitch strike to Grace Allen.
So mercy rule in play here. This will be the final inning of the game. If Johnson cannot get the score to 13 runs in this inning.
That would be truly a miracle, to say the least. They have not had it this first game. Been second best. That one hit softly into the infield and played for the first out.
Right fielder, number 12, Caitlin Morey.
Just utter dominance today from Husson pitching and offense.
This one swung on, and that will be fouled away early on that swing. This is, of course, we will have a second game as these two teams will play again. That one will be likely pushed forward due to this score. Gabe Shaw and myself, Phil Robarge, will be returning for that. That one fouled off. Might have hit the umpire there. 2-1 is the count. 1 and 2. Already one away.
Tons of strikeouts for the Eagles today.
This one swing into the dirt. And she will be gone. That was the third strike.
Backing away from the tag.
Yeah, that was a very lazy tag. That's why I had to collect myself for a second, but that was the late tag. This one is pop fly. This could do it. And that will be the final out of game 1. The Eagles 20 runs past the Badgers in game 1. They'll come out and try and do the same for game 2 as we will continue our broadcast in a little while on that. Philip Robarge and Gabe Shaw from the Husson Eagles Sports Network. That's so long for this game. We will see you in a little bit for game 2.
Welcome back to the Husson Eagles Sports Network for Game 2 of our doubleheader. As first pitch underway, ball 1 from Jasmine Johnson on the mound in Game 2 for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's right. Last game was just an absolute blowout for the Eagles. Just an incredible performance. We knew they would come out strong, but boy, did they deliver. I mean, that first inning, those first 2 innings were really, like we haven't seen this year. But just an incredible just example of how talented they are. And doing the pitching in this game, Jasmine Johnson, not much that we can say from her. Not much in the stats column.
As the Eagles will get the first out here in a strikeout.
Again, a great pitch. And on Jasmine Johnson, she's got 5 starts, 16 appearances, almost 50 innings pitched, 47.2. She's given up 50 hits in her career, 19 earned runs, 9 walks, and 33 make that 34 strikeouts.
The second pitch to Tembrell is grounded to second, and Carnes will throw on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well, 2-way early here. This is a lot like what we saw in that first game. Eagles just dealing on the mound. And I expect that to continue well into this game.
So Zader will dig in and take strike 1 on the outside corner of the plate.
Yeah, again, not really too many pitches you can afford to let go by you if you're trying to get a hit. It was a good swing that time, and again, you really just got to be prepared for that. Anything in the zone you got to be swinging for.
Zader quickly in the hole here, 0-2, as Johnson tries to have a quick 1-2-3 inning. The pitch, low.
Yeah, just a waste pitch there, one that really try and get Zader swinging, but again, a good eye there.
We've seen the dominance of Husson pitching in Game 1 today. Just 1 hit allowed. The 1-2, swung and fouled back.
Exactly, and it was one that was right up the middle, tough play regardless, so it wasn't even like it was on a bad pitch. So just certainly, as you mentioned, Gabe, just outstanding performance here.
Johnson from the 1-2, swing and a pop foul.
This is turning into a good at-bat here. That's the 3rd foul ball. Just not quite able to get the contact necessary to get one in play, but still a good job of being defensive on a 1-2 count.
Zader, very good batter. Batting 444 this season, and that one grounded foul on the first base line. So we'll do the 1-2 again.
Yeah, a bit of an outstretched swing there. That one looked good, but just not able to get that one in play.
Johnson sets in the circle. 1-2 once again. And fouled behind. Just got a piece of it. And we'll do a 1-2 again.
And that wind's still just such a big factor in this game. Anything, really either side, but particularly in the left field, they're going to have to be really watchful of in the outfield.
And swing and a miss, strike 3. Jasmine Johnson goes 1-2-3 in the first inning. Eagles come up to bat in the bottom of the first on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Cameron King will lead off the bottom of the first inning for the Eagles. Big first game for her. 3 hits. Deep fly to left center field. 3-run home run. Very productive.
That's right. That one really did open up the game.
And a pop bunt here. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, just, again, a good idea to bunt, but that one just too high of a pitch. Sometimes that can happen. This team does love to bunt, though.
Morgan Curtis now.
Morgan Curtis, as mentioned, she's the leader in the NAC in sacrifice bunts with 6. Nobody on base, though.
The 0-1. Taken high. Eagles exploding for 8 runs in game 1 in the first inning. This one fouled back. Then they came out in the second with 10. Tacked on another 2 in the third.
Yeah, largely those were off of just single hits. I mean, normally sometimes you'll get some where it's a lot of walks or just a lot of bad pitches, but there's just solid hitting that got them those base runners.
And
you gotta be kidding me.
She's hit
Oh
for,
my goodness.
what, the 4th time today?
Yes, she was hit 3 times her last game. Oh my goodness, yeah. Hit a 4th straight time.
She's gonna Wilson Contreras that. Walk up to the pitcher.
Yeah.
So runner on first now for Tainter. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, that one well outside the zone. Nice pitch there.
That one outside. Eagles were not afraid to steal in the first game as well.
Yeah, we saw quite a few of those double steals, just single steals. Anytime there's a base open and there was a runner, I mean, they have the green light. This team doesn't get caught a lot stealing. I believe it's only 3 or 4 times as a team they've been caught stealing.
And the 2-1's fouled back. So
I should get the official number on that before I say that, but the amount of attempts they take versus and the successful ones that they have, I mean, really speaks volume as to the intelligence that they have on the base paths.
the 2-2 pitch. Down and inside, and it'll be a full count for a Tainter.
Yeah, again, tough pitch there. You want that one a little bit more on that corner, but again, the count's full. Now you got to have a big pitch.
And swing. I was right down the middle.
Yeah, tough.
Called that.
Tough pitch to lay off of there. You know, you really got to be swinging in that instance. You don't, you're rung up.
Now 2 away for Lydia Rice. Takes the first one for a strike.
Yeah, Rice did pretty good. Drove in a couple of RBIs, had a single and a double in the same inning last game before being replaced by Jasmine Johnson. She was also hit by a pitch back in the first of last game.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Johnson gets out of the inning with no damage.
Yeah, really strong inning. And definitely not what we expected. I mean, this offense for the Eagles had yet to be quieted, yet to have an inning without a run. But, you know, this is where, again, you got to be ready for games like this. You know, frustrated team, losing 20 runs, getting mercy ruled. That's never fun. And then you're gonna be expecting that this team is going to come out here with a lot of fire and a lot of aggression. And it's just about being up to the challenge, which I think this team is. But again, just certainly a great outing so far from the Badgers.
Yeah, and we'll be right back in 1 minute for the top of the second inning in the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network, I'm Gabe Shaw, joined alongside Philip Robarge. Corvino will take a ball, and it'll be 1-0. So Johnson very efficient in the first inning. 3 quick outs. This one fouled back.
Yeah, they seem to have saved their best stuff, at least for this game.
The 1-1. This one fouled back towards us. Too bad the window's not open. Can't catch it.
Hopefully that thing won't roll down and hit somebody in the crowd. That'll be a rude awakening.
The 1-2. Crowd didn't like the call.
Yeah, that one looked to be a strike, but that one, umpire says no.
Good crowd here for the first game. And this one is over by shortstop. Can't get that. And it'll be 1 base runner on for Johnson to start the second.
Yeah, I mean, that was just the perfect placement on that hit. Just not able to get there was Rice. Looked to be maybe able to play it, but as it stands, a good hit and the chance to maybe get a run across.
And strike 1.
Got to get that runner over, though. That's the big thing.
What they failed to do in game 1. Oh, and 2 count now. The 0-2. Swinging foul back.
Good job spoiling that there. It was a good pitch, but just able to make enough contact with it. See what Johnson goes with here. Be interested to see if she'll go back in, down, away like she did, or maybe she'll try something upstairs.
This one fouled. And can't get to it.
Well, with an 0-2 count, you're still really in the driver's seat. You can afford to waste one here.
And she does.
It'll be interesting to see if she tries and paint a corner again here, if she'll waste another one.
1-2. Fouled again.
Again, just good anticipation there from Reddick.
Some pesky at-bats here by the Badgers to start.
Absolutely. It's a lot of discipline that they're really going to need in this game. Far too many just caught looking or fanning on strikes in the last game. They want to give themselves a lot more of a chance to really get into this game, give themselves a tougher out, and they're doing that so far.
The 1-2. That one high and away.
Again, just a good waste pitch there. Good chance to really just switch up the attack. You don't want everything down in the middle.
Reddick, very good batter. 333. The 1-2-2 is popped up and caught by Dunbar for the first out.
It's got to be frustrating. As a hitter, you work so hard and you get your pitch, but you just can't make enough contact on it to get it into the outfield. Still, though, that's a lot of improvement from this team.
Sweet will swing and a miss. The first pitch.
And no hits for her last game.
Another swing here.
Somebody who's a pretty good hitter this season, hitting .303.
The 0-2. Taken for strike 3.
Yeah, just froze her there.
She didn't think so. She was backing up. And 2 away here in the top of the second.
It was a good pitch either way.
The first pitch to Allen, taken for strike 1.
You can hear the crowd just pushing her on to keep dealing. I mean, it's so important to get into good counts.
And she does here with another strike.
Not really phased by that base runner, which is always a good thing you want to see from your pitcher.
The 0-2 pitch. High and away.
Again, another good waste pitch there, just setting up. We'll see if she can put her away.
So the Badgers definitely making Johnson pitch here in this second inning.
That's right, pretty high pitch count. Now, good job to work that count full.
And the payoff pitch here. Fouled back. And it'll be a walk. So Jasmine's first walk of the day.
Yeah, certainly a frustrating walk to give up there. You really don't want to extend this inning too much. As it stands, the pitch count is somewhat sizable. You really want to get yourself out of this inning. Doesn't seem to be any threat of any base runners, but still you do have a runner in scoring position. This team is not a team to really make you pay when it comes to getting base runners and really hitting them into the outfield, but that doesn't mean that you can just slack off for any moment.
Certainly not.
Not to say that they're doing that.
And the 0-2 pitch taken for strike 3, and Johnson gets out of the inning.
Yeah, just a great bounce back pitch there. Again, not really the start we would have seen, but nonetheless, it is a scoreless inning, which is all that matters as far as the Eagles are concerned. Have to see if they can come back and hit them on offense. I do think it's just a matter of time before this offense does get going this game.
And the Eagles will come up to bat here with a chance to take the lead for the first time in Game 2. We'll be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Taylor Watterson will step up to bat here in the bottom of the second inning for the Eagles.
Yeah, Watterson had a sac fly RBI and a single and a double, so a 3-hit game. for her last game earlier. 2 of those hits came in the same inning. A couple of RBIs.
We start off this inning with very uncontrolled pitch.
Yeah, just a little high on that one. Over the head of the catcher.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Watterson, like you said, very good hitter. 340. Doesn't strike out much.
It's a great pitch there. Not allowing her to make too much contact. She's got her where she wants her now. You mentioned somebody that does not strike out much.
But she does there. So quickly, 1 away here for the Eagles in the bottom of the second. Corvino has been very solid to start this game so far, Philip.
Yeah, she has. I mean, the Badgers definitely needed it. I mean, after that first game. But, again, it's really a good bounce-back performance from them. You'd like to think if you are a Badgers fan that you want to get some runs on the board to help your pitcher, but again, one step at a time as far as they are concerned.
Dunbar takes up high. And Corvino did pitch last game, just a little bit, but no runs allowed.
Now, of course, a short bullpen, you're going to see quite a lot of different pitchers. Some, as Gabe mentioned, having to go twice in one game. See that at softball and at baseball.
Getting a lot of foul balls. One, two. Foul down the left third base line.
Yeah, 2 for 3 her last game. A couple of singles and a fly out.
Who didn't get a hit last game?
Morgan Curtis. She was hit a number of times and then struck out, but still made it to first.
And this one swung on and missed. Corvino, very strong start here. 2 strikeouts to start the second.
Yeah, again, just another good control there, good elevation. Able to get another strikeout, as you mentioned. Just a great performance so far.
Now Lynch will dig in. Batting .258. 10 walks. This one popped up. Shortstop, and will make the catch. And that'll retire the side. To the top of the third we go. Still scoreless here in Game 2 on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Third baseman, Perrin Niles, will step in to start the third and take ball 1. This one taken low. Very important conference games here to start the first home games of the season for the Eagles. This one hit into center field, and that'll be a base hit. So Niles is aboard. And we come back to the top of the order.
Yeah, just a great placement on that swing there. Not the greatest placement on the pitch, but again, able to just take it and go with it. Nice piece of hitting. That's definitely a plus. Leadoff base runner. He'll take that every single time if you're the Badgers.
And showing bunt. And she's taking out at first, and throw to second goes away, but Niles will stay. So sack bunt does work. Advances the runner. Almost gets there herself in time. But Stingle cannot, and is one away.
Yeah, you really want to obviously get an out at that point, and always tough play at second, so you go for the play at first, and again, able to get there in time, at least getting one out, but you know, now you do put the pressure on the Badgers to really get that run in. This would be a very, very important run for them.
First of the games, and Timbrell takes strike two. Of course, having not scored in game one, couldn't advance a runner past second. The 0-2 taken just away.
Yeah, again, another tough pitch to lay off there.
Especially in an 0-2 count like that. The 1-2 fouled back. They've had some tough at-bats today.
Yeah, they have. They're really driving that pitch count up. This next pitch will be the 45th already. Certainly a complete polar opposite to the outing that we saw from Lang.
And swing and a miss, strike three.
Yeah, just important now to really get into a rhythm. Not the first base runner of the day. So, you know, the pressure's kind of off if you can get that second out, which she did. Now they'll need to have an extra base hit to really score that runner.
That one fouled sky high behind. So as you said, Phillip, Johnson not super efficient, but still getting the job done. Strike two.
Again, now really good pitch there. We'll have to see. She'll go right back at her, try and be aggressive and get the strikeout early rather than waste a couple of pitches.
The 0-2 tapped to second, Carnes to first, and we head to the bottom of the third, scoreless. Can the Eagles get their first hit as we come back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network? So Casavant will start off the bottom of the third here for the Eagles. Welcome you back to the Husson Eagles Sports Network. I'm Gabe Shaw, joined alongside Phillip Robarge. 2.5 innings down here. Kossavant will pop one to the catcher, and she'll make the catch for out number 1. Nice play by Reddick.
Yeah, really nice play. Getting a high five there from her pitcher. That was a tough play. That one was slicing back. But again, that's more than routine. Even though it might not look like it.
Swing and a miss from Carnes. They get a hit in game 1 in their pinch hitting role. Taken for strike 2.
Yeah, that one just into the outfield, found a gap between center and right.
The 0-2 is taken way outside.
Yeah, the important thing for the Eagles is really just seeing, it'll be the second time through the order for them, seeing first time around what she's really going with.
And Carnes hits one to left field, but that'll hang, and 2 away.
But as we get to this second time through the order with King here, it'll be interesting to see how these batters are able to do. They can continue to shut them down.
It's a ball way and away.
Defensively, I mean, they've been perfect so far this game. It's just a far cry from what it was last game. A number of wild pitches, advancing runners, and at times even bringing runs in.
Felt like nothing could go right for them.
Totally different this game.
King here with a generous count.
Again, 2-0. Might think about swinging here if you get something in the zone.
That she does not, and it'll be a batter's count, 3-0. That'll be ball 4.
Yeah, just an easy walk, and one that you really do want to avoid. Giving the Eagles base runners not really what you want to do right now, especially where you're coming into the heart of this order.
Morgan Curtis will show the bunt, and King will try to steal, but she'll stop. Now she's in a pickoff, and she'll get to second safely. And now she's trying for third. No one's there, and she'll get to third.
Yeah, just heads up base running right there. We saw her. She was in the rundown. The throw was in the dirt. Got by the second baseman and just heads up base running right there. Very intelligent base running, noticing that nobody was covering third. Now you get a runner on third. A lot easier to bring home now. And again, you've got somebody up at the plate here who knows just how to sacrifice bunt in these situations.
Curtis from the 0-2. Taken for ball 1. The Eagles have the first real threat here in game 2 of our doubleheader. And this one popped up to first base. And it's going to drop. And Curtis is going to get to first base. And the run scores. Curtis going to second. And what looked like a routine fly out, as Curtis wasn't even running, turns into an RBI single.
Well, exactly. Just what looked to be the end of this inning, just incredibly turned the other way for the Eagles. Sometimes, it does take a little bit of luck, but at the same time, you got to make that throw to first. And when you don't, this is just how deadly this Husson team can be. Nonetheless, you got to feel a little bit deflated if you are a Badger, because this inning had just a lot of promise in it for this team. 2 quick outs, and then this.
I mean, you would also like to see a little more hustle from Curtis, though, as she thought he was just going to be out. And she started running as soon as the ball dropped.
Wow, but we did see that hustle as soon as that ball did drop. She was able to make it and then, of course, get all the way to second.
And this one skied high. And Reddick cannot make that play. Or she does.
Yeah, it's just
Nice
a little bit
catch.
out of the view. That exactly was a beautiful catch, just out of our view. But again, the Eagles able to just scrape a run on some heads-up base running, capitalizing on an error. That might give that pitcher in the circle, Jasmine Johnson, a lot more confidence heading into this fourth inning.
So up to this point in Game 1, the Eagles had already scored 20 runs. Obviously not the case here. A bit more competitive, as Corvino has really been dealing for Johnson in Game 2. But now Johnson will come in to the fourth inning here, as the Eagles have a slim lead.
Yeah, it's a slim lead, but, you know, you got to have confidence when you're playing in a team like this. What a soundtrack, by the way, that we're seeing over there. A little bit of Smokey and the Bandit music.
Trying to get the fans into the game as the Eagles take the lead. Johnson got a foul ball.
Yeah, a lot of these fans, majority, have stayed for this second game. But, well, it's nice and sun's hitting us pretty nice in here. We're protected up here from this wind. Down there, not so. It's very, very cold.
One of the nicer days this past week.
Nicer days, but again, that wind, as we can see out in center field, the American flag very rippling and pushing it to the left. So
The 0-2 just outside to Corvino. And the 1-2 pitch is popped up. Carnes will make the catch for out number 1.
again, just great job, great awareness there. Not letting that one drop. Nice contact on that hit, though, still, and just not able to get it far enough.
Strike 1. Taken by Reddick. She's made some fine plays behind the plate so far today.
Yes, she has in both games, not just this one.
And this one flied out to right field, and the catch will be made by Casavant.
Again, another good play there, able to get to that one. These are hits that, on the other side, last game for the Eagles, those were dropping.
Nikki Sweet will dig in, and very late swing on first strike.
Yeah, I don't think she was anticipating that fastball there.
That one low and away. Games have been moving by very quickly. 1-1. Taken outside. Sweet batting .303. 4 walks, 7 strikeouts. Just 5 hits. This one swung on and missed.
Again, now chance here with the 2-2 count. Get yourself out of this inning.
Jasmine Johnson's strike 3, swing and a miss. And very efficient inning for the Eagles. To the bottom of the 4th we go on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Eagles heading to the bottom of the 4th inning with the lead. Slim lead here. First pitch taken for ball 1.
Yeah, this is the time now for the Eagles really, you've got the heart of the order here. Time to really push for a bigger score.
And as we slide over just a little bit to the right of us is the Eagles and Thomas Terriers baseball game.
That's right, that one is 6-6 in the top of the 7th. Noah Hurd on the mound. Eagles just left the bases loaded.
As the softball Eagles will start off the inning with a walk. Eagles haven't tried stealing yet in game 2. Or they have. Only one, though. We have 1-1 count to Watterson. This one lifted deep into left field and is gone. That one just kept floating. And Watterson with her first home run of the season.
Yeah, again, the senior just ripping that one. Looked a lot like King's home run in that first game. Just absolutely all over that pitch. And got the result she wanted. That's her second home run of her career. And what a time to get it. That triples their lead.
That one just kept floating. And the Eagles quick to a 3-0 lead here. And now Dunbar will send one to right field, but that'll be caught by Maury for the first out of the inning.
Exactly. I mean, that home run came with no outs. It's just incredible ability to read the ball there. And, I mean, that one was thoroughly crushed.
Now Lynch will step up to the plate. 0 for 1 in game 2.
As well as baseball, men's lacrosse also played today, getting a 12-9 win against Delhi.
Big second half for them. 2-1, taken low. Big cut and a miss.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there. Just outside of the zone, able to induce the swing. Good full count now.
3-2, and just got a piece of it.
Yeah, able to spoil that one off. A bit early on that swing, still able to get a piece of it.
See that wind out there now. The full count again. This one fly to left center. This is going to carry, and that one is gone. Sophia Lynch, her first home run of her career.
Yeah, just another rocket. And again, as you mentioned, her first home run of her career. Just a big inning for the Eagles.
And you have to feel the wind is carrying it. It just kept flying over the fence as Stengel could only just look at it.
Yeah, exactly. And to do that on a full count as well. Just talk about discipline, waiting for your pitch. And she nailed it.
So Casavant will come in now as the Eagles put up 3 so far in this 4th inning and counting. And first pitch taken for strike 1. Quickly in an 0-2 hole here is Casavant. And 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And that'll quickly be the second out of the inning for the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a big at-bat there. Big turnaround, big out. Because you're talking about having 1 out and maybe even returning to the top of the order in this inning. But now
Carnes will pop it up. And this will drop again. And another misread by Allen. And they're calling it a foul.
I'm not sure if that one hit. Well, that's interesting because I'm not sure that didn't hit Allen over there at first. If it did, that one would be a single, but if it doesn't, obviously that ball spinning back would be foul.
So Carnes will step back to the plate. This one to left center field, and Stengel can't get to it. It's up against the wall, and Carnes will have a double.
Well, what do they say, Gabe? I mean, ball doesn't lie.
Certainly.
She was robbed of a single there, gets herself a double. Now, arguably an even better scenario with 2 gone. You have a base runner in scoring position. Base hit scores her.
Cameron King already with a big day in game 1. Had a big fly.
And she's watched a couple of her teammates do the same. A couple of first home runs of the season, as well as the career.
Lynch being a freshman. First big cut for her. Only 1 RBI in the season. Drives in a couple more with her home run. The 1-1. This one lifted to center field, and the inning is retired. However, the Eagles get a couple big flies and make it a 4-0 ball game as we head to the top of the 5th inning. 4-0 Husson on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. We come to the top of the 5th inning here. So Jetta Shook will now be at third base for the Eagles. And we start this top of the 5th with a ball. 1-0 is foul back.
Yeah, Johnson will continue to be out there on the mound so far. She's allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Dominating performance. Badgers still without a run.
4th inning being her most efficient. Up to this point, 63 pitches.
Yeah, I don't think they're too worried about pitch count.
That one away, and 2-2.
Still, regardless of how big that Eagles inning was, what a turnaround from the Badgers. Certainly wouldn't have expected it, having seen that first game, that this would remain this close.
Thinking to be more of the same. The 3-2 pitch, half swing, checking, and they're saying she went. It'll be a strike 3, and Jasmine Johnson's 7th strikeout.
The right fielder, number 12, Caitlin Morey.
Yeah, she just too late on that swing. Sometimes when you are in two minds about deciding whether or not to swing, those can happen to you.
First pitch here fouled away. The 0-1 is tapped to second. Carnes will throw to first. 2 away. Carnes has been busy over there at second in game 2.
Number 7, Peyton Niles.
Yeah, certainly having to be on her toes fielding, and she has been.
Had a nice day at the plate too with the double and the 4th.
No errors for the Eagles fielding.
Always love to see that, as this pitch will be taken for strike 1 by Perrin Niles.
And just 1 error for the Badgers this game.
Swing and a miss. Going for the fences with that one. 0-2. Johnson's 0-2 pitch. Upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, she's not likely to swing at that one. That one almost at her head. See if she goes back down.
All tight and inside there. Johnson tries to get out of this inning. Again, no base runners. The 2-2 grounded foul on the third baseline.
Yeah, got her to swing early with that one. Able to get that foul ball. If she tries to go back upstairs again, try and throw off. She's seeing everything low so far.
The 2-2 again. In there for strike 3. Jasmine Johnson, 8 strikeouts through 5 innings. And the Eagles will head to the bottom of the 5th with a 4-0 lead on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Welcome you back here to the Husson Eagles Sports Network. I'm Gabe Shaw, joined alongside Philip Robarge. Very different games here from game 1 to game 2. This one fouled back. Got a shook. The 0-1 from Corvino. Foul back again.
Gonna have a hole in our roof in a minute. All those
Just
foul
gonna-
balls.
I was just going to say.
Here we go, 10.
The 0-2 pitch.
Hopefully we won't have to be calling Portland glass with any of these. Hopefully all of our windows will remain intact.
This one lifted to
Oh,
left
yeah.
field. That's back, and that's gone.
Wow.
Another home run for the Eagles off of Corvino. 5-0.
Well, again, just that one, really good eye to find that pitch and just launch it again. Seen a number of those fly balls going out to left. That one looked like it was gone the second it left the bat.
So it'll be her first home run of the year and her first home run of her career. As Tainter steps up. So a reminder, if the Eagles score 3 more runs, they will apply the mercy rule. It is 8 after 5. Eagles currently up 5-0. That one, ball 2.
Yeah, not really the number of hits as we saw in that first game, but when they do get hits, the Eagles, they really make them count. Number of home runs and some extra base hits. It's been two kind of offensive displays, two kind of different offensive displays in these 2 games. Would be fitting for them to end it here in the 5th. As you mentioned, Gabe, 3 more runs would do it. Badgers, of course, will be playing to try and stop that.
Big cut and a miss, and it's a full count.
Yeah, good job there. 2 straight strikes to make this into a full count here.
See, that's what the wire bridge is for.
The payoff pitch. Fouled back.
Good job to just get a piece of that one. That was a good pitch.
Three home runs in this one for the Eagles. And this one lifted to left field. This one's flying, and that one is gone. Back to back for the Eagles. 6-0.
Well, yet again on another full count. Just taking that one and smashing it. They're playing home run derby right now, Gabe.
4 home runs in 2 innings. Corvino started off very strong for the Badgers, and it feels like every pitch now could be the next one over the fence. This one taken for strike 1 by Lydia Rice.
Yeah, crucially, still nobody out in this inning.
Taken for ball 1.
As you mentioned, back-to-back home runs. You mentioned it was a strong pitching performance up until this point.
The 1-1 pitch is popped foul.
They're getting louder and louder as they hit this roof.
Call the roofing company.
Right. Or call Marsters Roofing.
The 1-2 pitch to Rice. Taken low. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking, and Rice can't believe it.
Yeah, that one was clearly outside. That one did not find the corner.
Bad call by the ump.
In other news, the men's baseball, or I should say the baseball, Eagles are up 8-6 in the bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. Cam Rendell is at bat. 2 hits, 1 RBI in 4 at-bats. Hunter Curtis on deck. He's 1 for 3.
Watterson here. Takes low for ball. It's a big conference game for the Eagles.
Yeah, it's been a big performance from them, too. You know, they knew they had to step up here in front of their home crowd against a team that they normally do get the better of. It'll be hard sometimes to come in as the favorite, but they've certainly handled that pressure, what was there of pressure, well, with just an offensive explosion of 20 runs in that first game, and then just the home run ball in this one.
This one lifted into center field, and that'll drop down for a base hit. Like you mentioned, Philip, historically, Husson is 32-2 all-time against Johnson. Their last matchup being in 2023. And there was a 20-game winning streak from 2004 to 2015 for Husson. Only 2 losses against Johnson here.
Well, even to add on to that, I mean, Johnson came into this game beating Leslie. They beat him 7-3. Zader was 3 for 4. Corvino was 2 for 3, and Stengel went 4 innings with 2 Ks. I mean, it was maybe a little bit of pressure on the Eagles. Again, you haven't played this team in 3 years. Some of your players have never played this team. But, boy, haven't they responded well.
And Lily Snow will be a pinch runner at first base for Watterson.
Yeah, again, another clear indication that they're trying to move that base runner over into scoring position. With someone like Dunbar up to the plate.
Shows the bunt. She'll steal second is Snow.
I was going to say, somebody who really knows what to do in these situations. And again, a good steal, a good lead off there, and able to get in clearly.
2-0, taken high. Someone in the crowd just said hit a dinger. What's really been carrying the Eagles today in game 2, I should say.
And no doubt that wind, as you mentioned, just at their back and to the left into that left field. Anything out there is just being carried.
The 3-0 pitch. Taken for strike 1.
Yeah, always going to take that pitch there. I mean, you know it's going to be a strike. You want to drive that pitch count a little higher. It's already at 86 pitches.
Seems like they're not trying to use someone else. And 2 on with 1 out here for the Eagles.
Yeah, last thing you'd want to do in a situation like that is ground into a double play, of course. But, again, good eye there. Laying off of it, you get yourself a free base. And crucially, still 1 out. Now you have 2 runners on. But again, so far, Corvino just coming into this inning was doing well. now, though, those numbers are getting a little bit more inflated. 3 walks, 6 earned runs, 7 hits.
So Lynch now hit a home run her last at-bat. Takes a ball. Eagles can end this game here. If you want to call it a walk-off sack. Could be a walk-off sacrifice if you want to call it that. 8 runs.
You would back them in this game.
Another strike. Having issues with our score bug. Just to update you, it is 6-0. This one into center field. That'll drop. Snow will come to the plate. It is 7-0 Eagles.
Again, just a great piece of hitting to drive that one up the middle over the head of the second baseman and into the outfield.
You have to imagine now a base hit will end this one.
And in other news, the baseball team over there, another run. The score is now 9-6 in their favor in the top of the 8th. Noah Hurd continues to be on the mound. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Only 1 hit allowed. He's thrown really well today.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Number of Eagles hitting well. Cam Rendell 2 for 5. Liam Kelly 2 for 3. Yates Emerson, crucially, 2 for 2.
He's been very solid.
Yeah, he's hitting in that 9 spot. Somebody who knows a lot of discipline on the mound. In the batter's box, that's what I should say.
And strike 3 for the second out.
Yeah, now you're talking 2 outs. Chance to really get yourself out of this jam.
Eagles just need 1 more, and they can mercy them.
That's going to have to come on another base hit, though.
And Carnes grounds out. The throw to first. That might be the first ground out we've seen that's successful. And we'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Eagles 7, Johnson nothing on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Return here to the Husson Eagles Sports Network for the top of the 6th inning. Jasmine Johnson will step back out in the circle.
Yeah, just really commanding performance from her today. 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, only 2 hits allowed. Got herself into a good 0-2 count here.
The 0-2 pitch. Taken high for ball 1.
Yeah, good eye there from Stingle.
1-2. Lifted into center field. That'll hang. And 1 away in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, just fortunate for Stingle that was right at the center fielder because that was a good piece of contact.
And this one popped to Carnes, who'll make the catch. 2 away.
Yeah, 2 quick outs. That does a lot of good for her pitch count now. 2 pitches, 2 outs. As it's about to hit, or closing in on 80 for her.
Big cut and a miss.
She doesn't.
Zader.
Excuse me, Gabe. She doesn't look like she's about ready to give in at all anyways. Still looks very strong.
Fouled off. Yeah, I mean, she has 1 complete game this season already.
There's nobody even warming up in the bullpen. They're confident that she can get through this. 5 scoreless.
This one ripped down the left field line is a fair ball. Zader is going to hustle into second base with a double. Just fair in the grass. And a 2-out double for Johnson.
Yeah, again, just you mentioned that one just fair. But able to drop down, able to get extra base hit. First one of either game. No time like the present if you're going to make a comeback.
This one lifted to left field, and it'll be caught by Watterson, or Snow rather, and that'll be the top of the 6th. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 7-0 Eagles on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. So with 1 swing of the bat here, the Eagles can end it with the mercy rule, 8 after 5.
Get a dinger and we'll go smash some burgers. Get a dinger.
And showing bunt there.
And King's already gone yard, as we mentioned back in that first game.
That would be something awesome. That'd be something cool.
The 1-0. Taken low.
Because they start throwing it.
And I think the Eagles really do want to end it sooner rather than later, especially where Johnson is in the 80s now. And her next inning could very well end in the 90s. for her pitch count.
3-0 count.
They don't want to go to the bullpen if they can help it. They've got a doubleheader again tomorrow. That one will be against Linden.
Yeah, so another in-conference doubleheader tomorrow here at the O'Keefe Field. So, reminder, if you are watching from home, we are having some trouble with our score bug. So it is the bottom of the 6th. It is 7-0 Husson. And showing bunt, King will take off for second, and she has a stolen base.
Yeah, throw not in time there. Again, just great base running. Eagles with another steal.
This one lifted way foul.
Did that miss everything?
King ready as second. The pitch. Big swing and a miss from Shook. And she's going to take third, King is.
Yeah, again, stand up, stolen base, taking third. Again, just capitalizing on the fact that there was nobody on a third for the Badgers. They've just had 2 tough days. Tough games, excuse me.
So one hit now will end this one. Tainter being designated player today. Or in game 2, rather. Having a discussion here.
Yeah, there will be maybe a discussion of somebody else pitching.
I think he wants them in. He doesn't, so they can throw him out of home. He doesn't want the mercy here. Yeah, he asked the infield to come in.
Yep. You're absolutely right, Gabe. Nice eye on that one.
Because if you hit it deep into the outfield, I mean, game's over. So at least anything close, they have a chance. 3-0-1. And this one popped foul, or excuse me, popped to the pitcher. Quick reaction by Corvino, and 2 away here.
Yeah, not the best pitch to bunt on
Six.
there. As mentioned, that one popped way too high up. Still like the idea.
Rice rips it foul.
Well, it looks like she's ready to end the game there. That one, had it been fair, absolutely would have.
Just one more hit here. 0-1, way upstairs.
Yeah, and that's.
I mean, you'd have to imagine a wild pitch too would end this game.
I was just going to say that another thing to worry about will be a wild pitch. Anything away from Rice that hits the backstop. I mean, that's game.
The 1-1, taken high, 2-1.
Yeah, it's just different kind of challenge when the infield's in like this. Harder to really swing at pitches that you aren't absolutely sure of you could get over the infield.
Now on a hitter's count here, 3-1.
Ground ball is not even the best play. Want to make sure you can lift it.
Fouled back.
And with 2 outs, I mean, you're going to have to lift that thing into the outfield.
So it'll be a full count here for Rice, with a chance to end the game. The full count. Popped. Foul.
great job to just really work at this at bat.
Feel the wind here. 3-2, and it'll be ball 4. So Eagles not quite done yet here in the 6th.
And again, Watterson coming in now. Again, as Gabe said, one swing of the bat will end it.
Taking off for second is Rice, but they just let her have that one.
Yeah, no, why don't want to risk a throw there. I mean, and the context of things, a stolen base there doesn't really matter if that runner on third comes home.
And she'll lift it to center field. That'll hang up for Zader. And one more inning. To the top of the 7th we go. The Eagles up 7-0, 3 outs, and the Eagles sweep on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And this one flied to center for the first out quickly in the 7th for Johnson.
Yeah, right on the first pitch there, taking that one. Again, can see the strategy right away. They're going to try and swing early. Very aggressive here. It's your last opportunity to get anything from the series.
And Sweet will swing and miss at strike 1. So Jasmine Johnson trying to go a complete game. It would be her 2nd of the season. Taken high.
Yeah, tough pitch there. Something that she would have wanted to go for a strike.
Another one right at the face. 2-1.
Another update on the baseball. 11-6. Score at the top of the 9th. The Eagles rallying back to take the lead, and then a 3-run 7th and a 2-run 8th. Now looking to close them out at home.
The 3-1 pitch. And the Badgers have a base runner here in the 7th.
Yeah, again, just one base runner at a time, especially when you're dealing with such a large margin like this. It's going to take something very, very special from this Badgers team.
Pinch running for the Badgers, number 25, Piper Boudreau.
That one taken upstairs. Johnson still looking for their first run of the day. After being shut out 20-0 in game 1. It's their last chance to show any capability of scoring a run here. 1-1. Check swing foul.
Yeah, they've really faced two great pitchers out on the mound, and Anna Lang in game one, just shutting the lights out. Sierra Yates coming in for the save, and then it's just been all about Jasmine Johnson in this game too.
As Johnson gets another strikeout here, and the Badgers are down to their final out. Fly to second. Carnes will make the catch, and the Eagles sweep the doubleheader on the home opener. 17-3 they improve to, and 2-0 in conference play. What a performance today, Philip.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you look all across this lineup as far as the hittings is concerned in both games. Standout performances from absolutely every one of these hitters. Nobody can really say they've had a bad day. And, of course, defensively, just shut down performance pitching. No errors. Can't ask for a better day. And they play again tomorrow, 2 big games against Linden. Have to be excited to see what they can produce in that one.
Yeah, and like you said, Philip, just great to be back here. Great to be back home, and great performances. I mean, game 2 wasn't as high scoring, but 4 big flies for them in the 4th and the 5th inning, and certainly showed why they're one of the best teams in the conference. I mean, one of the best D3 softball teams, currently ranked number 20 right now. So